Oh, I thought it was clear.
Really?
Yeah.
I said designate a student to pick up all packets, and then when I go out to the first row, take a packet and pass it back.
So a student.
One student is picking up old packets because otherwise it's going to be confusing with the packets that they're handing out. Right.
Good.
Oh,
But it said that they were
The
doing
first
it with.
student is right. The first student is reading something else. They're not really. I think it was a direct. I mean, he gives to the first student pass it back. I don't think the directions were. If they give them, I've had that happen in my class. Give it to them, pass out, and they looking at all counting the 7 that they have and looking at everything instead of passing it back. They read.
Eyes on me and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I give you the direction. Take one packet and I pass it back.
They write.
And then you did the second example. I didn't work on that second example. So I think the 3 issues I saw were one that they were slow to start, so maybe assigning which partner was going to start. The second issue I saw was that one partner was dominating, so maybe give them a limit on how much time they had to speak, and then that they were answering the wrong questions. So my fix was partner A has 1 minute to discuss their answer to question number 2. Then partner B will respond when I give the signal. So being like really clear about who's speaking when and which question they need to be answering.
Yeah, I've even been specific enough to the point where I like put colored post-its on the desk. I'm like, if you have a green post-it, raise your hand silently.
Yeah,
Green post-it goes
visual.
first. Your partner A, go. Okay, and then some students are dominating the pair conversations. Okay, but when you're saying that you would split it up into one person answers one question, the other person answers the second question.
Or they respond either way. I think what I missed from my redirect was the volume level though, like conversational tone, voice level 1, whatever it is.
Yeah, and then timing. They don't have a time. How long are they discussing that answer for?
I said 1 minute, but probably even less than that because 1 minute's so long, so maybe 30 seconds or something like that, depending on the question.
Yeah, if it's up to me, my 30 seconds are a minute.
Yeah, so see how it's going. They don't need to know what the time's at.
Should be discussing the answer or question or just discuss? Oh, okay, and then the direction is you should be discussing. So you're saying that here you would say partner A.
Or green partner, whichever one, like being specific which partner's starting talking so that it's not one student dominating. And then also being clear which question, because the question we just discussed, like some kid might have thought we just discussed number 30. Which question number?
When I say boom, partner A will share out their answer to the question. And then it would just kind of
How would you correct this? So, like, if one individual student is talking to another student, how would you?
Okay, so
Or is this a whole
I
group?
said, I did the whole group, voices are on. Voices are on. And then telling them what they should be doing. Track your people with your eyes and your index finger.
So I stay silent when I take pictures. I like how you have the person closest to the door talking.
Pause. Here's the question. The question pops up. You answer. And then afterwards say, great answer. Make sure eyes are focused on the text next time. And keep on reading.
Okay. So, trying to distribute materials to a social studies class. So again, take 5 seconds to have everything done.
Examples, exemplars for those who are up here, so you're not providing everything.
Okay, so take 5 seconds to have everything.
But if you want to see the exemplars for those, they're on the side. And you should be moving into practicing with your partner the directions that you revise. You can do it from seated position. This is like a soft practice.
So, take out a
Took it back in.
Alright.
It's a little more. But you said it.
Same scenario, number 5. You're trying to distribute social studies material to your 7th graders. The first students in the row are playing the material to our previous lesson. Direction, please take a pass it and pass it on. So, first things first, pass all packets to the last person on the right, which that's going to be me. After all materials are collected, James, that's going to be you. You are going to distribute the packets down the new materials. And
So I'm sending my 9th grade students off to do a turn and talk, but notice that some parents are slow to start. So again, ensure that each person is taking 30 seconds to discuss number 10 with their partner. Go.
So. Question number 10. I thought it was really deep.
I didn't say you and your partner should have practice and be wrapping up in the next 20 seconds. Take one package and immediately pass it over. Well, I think this is, wrapping up in the next 10 seconds. Bringing it back to 5, 4. Bringing it back in 3, 2. One. Dr. Hart. And others. Look at all these flare pens and sandwiches left me with. She played games. Give all these pens away. Okay, so we need some mini models. Who's ready to practice? Yes! Let's see. All right, Dr. Hart, where are you going? But Nigel's going first.
So what I gotta do?
So tell us what the scenario was, why it wasn't sufficient, and then just act, do a model for us on what you would say.
I just the fans went up there. Confidence. The fans brought it down. All right. So I did scenario number one. It is September in your kindergarten class. You noted that Denise and Elise have been talking to each other on the cover during read aloud, which is not right. So the direction was, Elise, please stop talking to Denise. Then this is how I revise it. I see when we were doing read when I start back reading, remember this is what we do during read aloud. 1, we follow the text with our fingers, our pencil, and 2, we stay at a volume level, see what others read. And we want to respect everyone's voice so that you can understand what's going on. Capiche? Capiche? I start reading again, everybody's happy. And successful class.
I love how clear and delineated your directions were. Very sequential. Other globes. It was effective one?
It was really effective when you grounded students again in your actual habits that you want to see when they're reading. And so it's easy to observe that they weren't doing it, now they're back to it. Really appreciated that, Ms. Palmer.
Observable, absolutely.
Love all your energy in 2019.
What else? Other globes. Mr. DeLay.
It was really effective when you used a positive reason for why they should be silent.
Mr. DeLay, I want you to practice it again, and this time I want you to be thinking about your economy of language and slowing the flow. I want to hear each of your words with a crisp break in between them. Can you try that again for me? Let's go.
All right. When I start reading again, remember, we follow the text. When I start reading again, we follow the text, and we stay at a volume level 0, so everyone's voice can be heard. We want that respect through and through.
When I go like this, I want you to pause. Do it again.
All right. Remember, when I start reading again, we follow the text, and we stay at a volume level 0, so other voices can't hear it.
Nice job. You can pick any 2 of these that you would like.
2.
Oh, I see what you did there. Wow. All right. Volunteer number 2. Miss House. Hey, y'all. I got that up. We gotta go all in.
All right, good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss House.
This is going up there. I said you are first grade and second grader wasn't working on her math. She has certainly an answer, but hasn't shown the solving of her how she got an answer. That's Miss Disney. Very good. Hey, how you doing? Did you want to show me how did you get that answer? Yes. Go ahead, pick up the pencil and then show me how you got the answer. Very nice. Oh my God. Good job.
Glows. What was effective?
Be gentle.
I've heard glows. Miss Wood.
It was effective proximity, which is nice.
Keep the behavior off stage as much as possible. Ms. Flowers?
I think that her framing it was real positive. Like, she didn't say like, oh, what's your problem? You're doing this wrong. She's just like, hey, you wanna show me like what's,
Yeah, never once did it seem like she made a mistake, right? Like she did something that she wasn't supposed to do, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, how'd you do that? Show me how to do that. One more? I thought I saw another hand.
This isn't necessarily on the packet, but it was effective when you were close, so proximity helped in that situation. For me. No, it was just you made me show you.
I also think like, yeah, there was a little fakety fake to it, but be fake. Like,
She was a second grader.
have that enthusiasm. Like, yes, all these hands over there. Oh, here you go.
Can I add to that? When you, I was gonna, when you say be fake, I like to call it animated.
Absolutely, and Vegas.
Animated, when I think about like the younger kids, like they really, you know, that animation thing, they buy into it, and if you can get them, you know, with
So
that, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, oh, like praising the good.
Teaching is a performance, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is performative. No matter how you feel when you walk in, you gotta be the same for the kids, and the kids need a show. Like, when you were a kid, you needed a show too. So, we gotta, show you that point.
Does it?
Any bros from his house? Amen. I'm not gonna have you do it again, but I would push you to think about whether or not each of your directions was completely sequential, because you had asked her to do something before you asked her to pick up her pen. You were like, show me how to do it, but then, yeah.
So that's why I was like,
Oh, so you scaffolded it for her. Okay, that makes sense. I got you. And if you wanted to take a look at some of the other exemplars, instead of what's the problem here, we're gonna say what we want them to do, right? Instead of you should be blah, 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 tell partner one what to do, tell partner two what to do. Questions or pushback on that?
Could you show number 6? Because it was similar to number 4 with the turn and talk.
It's not in here, but we can talk about it.
Okay.
All right, number 6, you send your 9th grade students off to do a turn and talk, but notice that some pairs are slow to start, some students are dominating their pair conversations, and others are discussing the wrong question. You should be discussing your answer to the question we just discussed. Oh, that is it right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Pause. No, the teacher is actually saying pause, right? Like, I'm stopping the show because this can't continue how it is. Partner 1, pause. You're at a level 2 voice. What is a level 2 voice? Conversational, or whatever it is the teacher has taught level 2 means. Partner 2, when I say switch, you pick up. Go. That gives a lot more clarity around like how this turn and talk interaction is supposed to happen, and we make a lot of assumptions about what kids know how to do in terms of a turn and talk. But like, if your partner's not there today, or the teacher who you just came from does their turn and talks in a little bit of a different way, or you don't have a clear signal, I think that leads for confusion and ultimately like opportunism through that confusion, right? Anybody wanted to add to that situation, because it does happen a lot?
I think when I looked at the situation for the elementary example versus the 9th grade example,
Yep.
I wrote both of them by accident, but I wrote them differently. Like the elementary one, I thought a lot more structured, partner 1, then partner 2, whereas with 9th graders and like upper middle school, ideally you'd want to be able to like say, you should be discussing this question, make sure both of you are sharing your response. Like one would hope that they have the like.
Right, and that at the high school level, what it may be is that I'm doing this for the first couple of weeks and have an expectation that this routine is internalized in this exact way by the time we're finished with quarter 1, where when I say turn and talk, you know this is what I mean, right? So I'm turning it from what to do into a routine at a certain point, and shouldn't have to get all of these explicit directions for it to be followed. But if you haven't given the what to do's consistently enough, it can't become a routine. Good point, thank you. Anything else there?
Well, to add to that, Taipei at the beginning of the year did a sample lesson for us, and in that sample lesson, one of her engagement strategies was she asked a student to read the question, and then to clarify that every kid in the room was engaged and was reading the question, she had everybody do it in a whisper voice, like read that question in a whisper voice. Like, that was an opportunity where the teacher could have had everyone, when one person read the question, everybody whisper it, and then reaffirm.
Absolutely. Slide one. All right, so we are at the end of thinking about what to do. And if you would, turn to page 11 for me in the next couple of seconds, either 5 or be on page 11 in your packet in 3, 2, be on page 11 of your packet in 1. All right, strengthening student-teacher relationships. This is a really corny photo, but to me, like, it's a beautiful one, right? Like, you should have pictures like this with your students in your phone somewhere. None of this means anything if we are unable to build relationships. There is no significant learning without a significant relationship. And it might seem like something extra, but it's actually the foundation. Okay? All students want to feel successful. Can we repeat that sentence all together? All students want to feel successful. Please believe that. It's absolutely true. When students know what to do and how to do it well, they feel successful and safe. If students genuinely aren't clear about a direction, singular, and earn a consequence, it erodes their relationship with their teacher. We've been talking about this all morning. I just want to reiterate it one more time. And I'm going to send soft copies of this packet, but these 3 or 4 articles down here are around some of the science-based research that says why an impactful relationship actually impacts academics and how much. So you can check out the blog if you want to. We're going to do quickly an exit ticket. Here's your question. How do clear what to do directions support the teacher-student relationship? I'm going to add on to that, and a strong classroom culture. Okay. How do clear what to do directions support the student-teacher relationship and contribute to strong classroom culture? Be sure your name is on it and pop it off when you're finished. Hold it up and I'll come and grab it. Early, you can take a 1 to 2 minute stretch break. We're not going to have time to actually pause in between this and our last section, so we're going to run straight through once exit tickets are done. But if you finish early and need that little stretch break or a water break, please take this time to go get that.